My dog knows what it is. YouTube, what's good? Just GK coming at you with another YouTube video topic. In this video, I want to talk about fats really briefly. It's really not going to be too much of a long video, but in this video, you're going to understand why it is you're fat, where your fat came from, and how to get rid of it. And most of it is going to be about diet. Why is it that you got all this nasty cellulose all over hanging down your stomach? Well, I can tell you one thing. It's not going to be because you're not training right, for the most part. If you don't eat right, you can't train the fat away. You got to eat right. Your body has to cycle that stuff out, if that makes sense. So we're going to talk about fats. There's good fats and there's bad fats. You got omega-3 and you have omega-6. Those are good fats. Then you have trans fat. That's actually a bad fat. But that's actually kind of a lie, because trans fat isn't really fat. Trans fat is a lab-grown compound used to preserve foods that can act as a fat in the moment, but isn't really a fat. Does that make sense? It's a lab fat. It's a fake fat. All right. Fats are actually good for your body. Salmon is high in fat, and omega-3s and omega-6s. Those fats are used to aid in cellular functions in your body, right? The production of different hormones in your body that produce amino acids, which aid in muscular growth, testosterone production, vitamin B production, and other stuff that's good for overall growth of your body. So omega-3s and omega-6s, I'm really not going to talk too much about that in this video. That's really not what's important here. In my videos, I like to talk about what's wrong. I like to talk about what you should stay away from first before I jump into what you should do. So what you shouldn't do is eat trans fat foods. Where are trans fat foods present? I can tell you one thing, they're not present in Whole Foods. That's for dang on sure. If you see my You Don't Understand Diet video, you'll understand the whole point of the video was to just eat whole foods, whole ingredient foods, such as potato, chicken, salmon, beef, turkey. What's another one, Max? Salmon? Yeah, I knew you was gonna say that because I feed him salmon dog food. You know, stuff like the rice, brown rice, basmati rice, jasmine rice, corn, peas, carrots, legumes, almonds, berries, nuts, grapes, stuff like that. You need to eat whole foods and learn how to cook. But where can you find trans fats? You know, that nasty Little Caesars pizza, that dirty freaking double stacked, double patty melt, triple, quadruple, chili chicken cheese fries from Wendy's, bro. Dude, what the heck? What was that freaking restaurant, man? The Jack in the Box, the double buttery Jack, garlic burger, double Decker Supreme. Bro, y'all be eating this stuff and wonder what's wrong with you. Sorry. Bro, don't eat that stuff, bro. That's the stuff that has trans fats in it. Why? It's because they have preservatives. I shouldn't be laughing, but they have preservatives in them, guys. How do you think they store that stuff over time? You think that Wendy's got a cow and they're in the back and they just cutting the cow up as soon as you order the food and it's ready in 2 minutes? You wanna know why that food is ready in 2 minutes? Because it was already prepared before it even got to the store. And they preserve it. They preserve it by putting preservatives in it, and then they stick it in the freezer. And it sits in the freezer for God knows how long. And then you go ahead and you order a triple double junior bacon cheeseburger, double Decker Supreme with a large Coke, in a large fry, and you eat it, and you wonder why when you get home you feel terrible, guys. So basically, trans fats is really obvious. It's really obvious where you can find those stuff at. Junk foods, fried foods, and actually, more importantly, and harder to really understand, harder to catch, is actually butters and oils. And I'm gonna tell you guys, these are the two types of butters and oils that I like to eat, that I would use to cook. Ghee butter, whole fat butter, all right? And then as far as oils go, olive oil. Other than that, don't touch that other stuff. And I don't cook with coconut oil because I don't like to taste coconuts. All right, but ghee butter and whole fat butter. Other butters that's spreadable, I can't believe it's not butter. Yeah, it's not butter. What is it? It ain't butter. So you tell me what it is. Butter, natural butter, isn't supposed to be easily spreadable. If you can dip your freaking finger in there and pull some butter out easily, it's fake butter. It's not real. Think of like the fat on an animal. The fat on an animal is hard. All right, you want whole fat. Whole fat. Whole fat won't make you fat. Trans fat, fake fat makes you fat. How does trans fat work? All right, guys, I probably shouldn't have gone a whole tangent about foods and stuff. I should have told you guys how trans fats works. Since trans fat is fake fat, it can play the role of fat when it comes to preserving food and preparing it. But when it actually is in your body, you know, your body designed by the almighty creator and has been functioning properly for billions of years, knows what a real fat is. So it ain't sliding by him. All right, so your body gets that trans fat in the system and it's saying, who is this dude? This is a freaking lab experiment in my body. I don't know what it is, but it's not finna touch my organs. All right, so your body sends it away from your organs. So it gets into your visceral fat deposits in your body. So that fat that's hanging down your arm and down your stomach and stuff, and down your, you know how people they be hanging down their stomach, like you just be sitting in front of them. That's visceral fat deposits, guys. That's from eating that double decker supreme triple junior bacon cheeseburger. That's where that's from. That's from eating them dang on Rice Krispies and eating them Fruit Loops extra Fruity Loop cereal, bruh. That's where that's from. Stop eating that trash. I've been telling y'all for the longest, diet is not that hard. I'm not saying starve yourself. I'm not saying don't eat for 15 hours and then eat within a 5-hour window. I'm not saying do keto. I'm just saying don't eat the trash. It boggles my mind how many different forms of dieting there is, where there's keto and all these different things and this slim fast protein shakes and all this other crap. Like, God has given you everything you already need. All right, this isn't a religious channel. This is me speaking, guys. This is me speaking to you. The earth is giving you everything you need, buddy. All right, you don't need to be eating all that other stuff. The other foods that are natural whole fats, your body recognizes that. Your body recognizes that. So it's going to digest it. It's going to absorb it. And it's actually going to play its function as a role of aiding different hormones in your body, actually aiding the production of different hormones, and different cellular functions, and producing amino acids in your body, breaking all the good stuff, guys. It's going to be digested. All right, it's not going to be sent to your body as visceral fat because it's a real fat. It's a real fat. It's a real macronutrient. Okay? It's like you get fat because you're not eating actual food. So your body is not actually absorbing it. That's my point. So with trans fats, you want to learn how to stay away from trans fats? Learn how to cook and use ghee butter, whole fat butter, or olive oil. Now, I recommend ghee butter more than that because some olive oils do have preservatives in them. But if you want to find ghee butter, you're going to have to go to your nearby farmer's market or look online or something. I was lucky enough to come across it at this Whole Food restaurant not this Whole Food restaurant, but this Whole Food store I was working at when I was on the job, and it was my last job of the day, so I went and bought it. But point is, guys, eating whole foods is like 90% of your diet. When to eat, doing keto, all this other extra goofy stuff y'all got going on, going vegan. I shouldn't call it goofy. If that's what you want to do, that's fine. That's your choice. But me personally, I'm not going to do all that. Could be mitigated just by you eating natural foods. It'll optimize the amount of energy that you have in your body. Eat for energy. If you want to train hard, you got to have energy. You got to eat for energy. And the best way to eat for energy, bro, is to eat whole foods, dude. That's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. So the reason you're fat, fella, the reason that you are still got all that visceral fat is because the trash that these fast food companies sell, the unnatural multi-ingredient foods. All right, normal foods don't have multiple ingredients. They have one ingredient, and that's the food itself. Oats. Oat is an oat. Potato is a potato. A blueberry is a blueberry, and you know, a chicken is a chicken. That's just the name of the game. So guys, change how you eat. If you want to make sure that you're optimizing the amount of energy that you have in your body, that you're getting all your macros properly, eat whole foods. If you want to eat foods with a higher fat content of omega-3s and omega-6s, salmon is your best friend. Salmon is your best friend, especially if you're trying to bulk. Get on that salmon, buddy. Eat that red meat, all right? Eat red meats. So anyway, guys, that's it for the video. And I'm building a community of guys who want to motivate each other to stay fit, improve, be more masculine, build testosterone and whatnot. Discord link will be down in the description below. If this video was of value to you, please leave a like and comment anything that you learned in this video. Any questions you may have, drop in the comment section. If you learned anything new, drop in the comment section. If you think I'm funny, put it in the comment section and keep it to yourself and put it in your diary. Anyway, guys, that's it for the video. Go ahead, like, subscribe. Peace out. See you in the next one.